And we're back for the start of the second period. We apologize. We're jumping a few seconds in late, folks. Just a bit of issue with the wireless internet here in the building this afternoon. So hopefully it doesn't create any issues going forward. But we're back with you as we've played just 24 seconds here in the second period. Of course, Matt Forward still off for slashing. 1:02 left in his penalty call as the Lions look to kill this one off. And then hopefully over the next couple of minutes start to dictate the tempo in this one and pick it up a little bit and bring the issue to Citizen. Citizen now sets up in the zone on this power play. Lions now looking to clear the zone. That's McFarland battling down in there. Hay there as well now on the half wall, pinching it to the line but not out. Now they'll settle it down in, working it down low. Now they'll come in front on Lease. They'll jam away at it. Go, Charlie! And Lease kept that one out as he used his big body presence. Hay with a good poke check here. And he gets hauled down on the play. No call. Right in front of him, ref was 3 feet away. And no call. And Forward now out of the box. We're back to 5 aside. Lions have killed another one. Now here comes Morton. Morton ahead across the line. He'll drive it in deep. Paul's up there with him. Morton into the corner. Paul working down there as well. Now Bennett. He gets stripped of the puck, and here comes Citizen away to center. Brooking watching his man. He'll fire, at least steering that into the corner. Now out the other side, Citizen holding the line. They'll drive it down the half wall. Now the Lions come up with it, and they'll chip it to the line and just out onside. And now Citizen back in through the middle. That'll hop over a couple of sticks, and now Citizen will settle it down through the middle. Here they come. This is Theriault. And that gets steered into the corner again. Morton up with it. Brooking in there, lending a hand as well as they jam away at it. Brooking now in below the goal line, out the other side. That'll hop over a couple sticks. Now Paul ahead through the middle, and that was just out of the reach of Bennett, and he would have been gone. And now Lajoie back through center. Lajoie, he gets that broken up. Paul gets that broken up, and offside on the play as 17-18 now left here in the second period as your Lions are still down 2. And that'll be Cam Hansen settling in. He'll win that one back. He'll get back out to center. Hansen down in to give chase. That's broken up. Now Kyle in. He'll fire right in on Kennedy, and he'll hold that. As Kyle got that one off quickly. Looking to use a bit of a screen there. So another draw coming here for Hansen. Look to see if he can win this back to McFarland here to pull the trigger. Off the draw, Citizen up with it. That's Theriault away with it. He'll chip it on the wall. Here comes Citizen ahead through center. He'll fire up and over the goal. Racine now there to play it. He'll just chip it down deep. Lions first on it though. Out the other side, Jacob Riley there. He'll chip it ahead. Hansen now, he'll spin back. He gets pinned on the wall. Riley there lending a hand. Now they'll ring it around the other side. This is Morgan. He takes a look up ice. In through the middle. That'll hop over a couple sticks. Now Hansen's got room. Here comes Hansen in across the line. He'll drop it for Kyle. Kyle will leave it there. Now I got to get broken up. And they'll come ahead through center. Here comes Citizen. They'll just drive it in on Lease. This is Kyle. He'll chip it into the zone. Now Nadeau up with it. Harvey watching him now as Nadeau spins back. Harvey in there working on him though. Now they'll just drive it back in deep. Harvey into the corner. Harvey now. He'll swing it down low. In for Leighton. Citizen there first. They'll ring it around the wall and come up ahead through center. And now Jones is back. Another 2-on-1 developing here They'll fire. Lease gets that one, though, with 15:48 left, and that was Lease reading the shooter all the way and hugging the post as he held that to keep this contest at 2-0. So continuing to see some broken plays develop here, and we'll look to see if the Lions can regroup. There's another shot steered off the blocker of Lease. Held in at the line, though. Now the Lions first on it. They'll spin and turn ahead to center. Citizen dumping it back down in. Forward now, taking a look up ice. That's broken up, though, at the line. Now the Lions are up with it. Here they come. They'll drive it in deep. Kennedy out. He'll leave it there. And here's Harvey now, but that'll hop over his stick. Steves into the corner. Forward there at the line, but can't hold. Leighton back to play it for the Lions. They'll get it in and onside. Harvey watching the line there. And that'll chip and all the way down. And forward will be back to get it for your Lions. He'll swing it around for Jones. Jones ahead for Bennett. Now Bennett will swing back below the goal line. Bennett over on the other side. That's out of the reach of the intended target, so he'll swing back again out to the other side now as the Lions look to move up ice. Here they come. This is Jones now. He'll push it in deep for Steves. Rouet first on it for Citizen. Now Hay up with it on the wall. Hay and Steves battling, but Robinson up with it. He'll clear it back, and now Citizen battling in below the goal line as they chip it up 1-2 and up and out. Clarkson now up with it for the Lions. He'll spin away. He'll leave it there for Bennett. Bennett now taking a look up ice. He'll spin back. Bennett now over for Clarkson. Clarkson now looking up ice. That gets off of Hay's stick. And now Citizen spinning back. This is Rouet. That almost got broken up. Hay with a stick on it. Here comes Hay. He'll jump it in deep and give chase. Here come the Lions trying to set it up. Paul back up top. They'll fire. That's into the corner. Harvey there working with Paul. That's over a couple of sticks and out to center. Now Clarkson settling it down. He'll come ahead for Paul, but that's broken up. This is Robinson for Citizen. He just drives it in deep. Brooking back over on that far wall. That'll get over Morton's stick. There's a shot into the corner. Brooking back again. Looking below the goal line out the other side for Morton. Now they'll just chip it up and get across the line. Citizen regaining the zone now. They'll fire into the glove of Lease, and he'll hold that for another draw with 13:23 left here in the second period of play, and your Lions have yet to find the back of the net and solve Kennedy this afternoon. Hansen right back out there. Off the draw, he won it. Now McFarland up with it. He gets tied up down low. Hansen again, he'll chip off the wall. That'll get out to the line, but not out. Now Morgan back. He'll swing it around on the other side. Paul's got to get back quickly, though, as he gets pinned in there. And that was McFarland. He got stripped of the puck, but now Morton up with it. He'll come ahead to center, and he'll just drive it in deep. McFarland now. He'll drive it in deep. That out of the reach of Morton. Hansen battling in there. He gets pushed off the puck. He'll keep battling, though. Hansen there with him. Now Morton up with it. Morton still working for it. He'll jam away at it, but now Citizen up with it, and they'll come ahead to center. They'll just chip in. McFarland now. He'll spin and take a look. Citizen creating the turnover out in front. Lease had to be careful with that as he jammed that as Citizen created the turnover as McFarland maybe waited a second too long there to try and make up his mind. But Lease equal to the task, keeping the Republican at bay here so far in the second period. And the linesman looking for a change from Citizen. Now we're set to go here. Off the draw, Lions coming ahead through the middle. Now they'll dump in and go. Here comes Riley. He gets over the puck. Citizen back the other way. That's held in the line. Good stick there from Harvey. As Harvey holds the line, he'll spin it deep. This is Riley now looking for his man out in front. He was trying to find Or sorry, that was Kyle looking for Riley in low. And now Kyle up with it. Kyle gets pinned in along the wall. Riley trying to get a stick on it now as they battle hard in there. And Citizen away with it. Harvey broke that up as he gets pushed off the puck. Now Citizen away to center. This is Guimont. He's watched there by Forward. Forward battling in along the wall there. Harvey watching things as well. Harvey at the line but can't jam away at it. Now they will. Here's Kyle now. That gets out of the reach of Harvey. Harvey's got to hustle. He'll get a stick on that. Good break. He's got Kyle with him on a 2-on-1. Here comes Harvey. Right in on Kennedy, and he can. He was trying to go 5-hole using Kyle as the decoy. He had him on a 2-on-1, but Kennedy right there. That's Harvey's best look here this afternoon. As he tried to go 5-hole on Kennedy, and Kennedy held it. And now the Lions will try and keep the offensive pressure going here. Bennett off this draw. He'll tie up his man. Now it'll work down low in there for Steves. He'll overskate it. Now he'll get it back. Now that's Donald in there with Bennett. Citizen up with it, though, as they spin and go the other way through the middle. Here comes Citizen. That's broken up. Donald there. And now they'll settle it down back in their own zone. Lions ahead. That gets broken up. Here's Robinson ahead, looking for Godin. Clarkson back with it for the Lions. Godin in there battling against him. Donald now in there. They'll hold it at the line, though. Lease will steer that aside into the corner. Steve's up with it for the Lions. He'll just chip it up and out to center. Donald there. He'll jam it in. They'll turn and go, though. Now back the other way. And lots of ping ball right now. And that'll go for icing with 10:35 left. So the Lions sending fresh legs. And look to see if they can hem Citizen in here and at least get one past Kennedy. And Max Hay, the senior, out to take this draw. Try and win it back cleanly for McFarland. He'll tie up his man. Citizen up with the puck, though. They'll get some time here on the half wall as that's Robinson spinning Bonenfant free, or that's Power. He just missed on the short side. Now here come the Lions. Good play in through the middle. This is Leighton. And he gets that broken up. And I believe it was offside was the call. Delayed offside coming there. And so again, 10:13 left. As the Lions look to continue to press. And so far today, certainly got to give props to number 3, Parker Leighton, and number 2, Ewan Morgan. They have fit right in with the Lions lineup here this afternoon. Now Hay in to give chase. He breaks that up. Now they'll jam away at it, side of the goal. Hay in the other side, still jamming away at it. Hay trying to get a stick on it. He'll battle up with it, and now Citizen up with it out to center. They'll come away. They'll gain the zone. They'll drive it in deep. McFarland back there. Now Citizen creating the turnover in deep. They'll spin back, fire one in low. And again, Lease with the pad down, saving that one. As that was a C&I puck coming in there. And they'll continue to battle now. Parker Leighton up with it. He'll look up ice for your Lions. Just tried to find Hay. Couldn't find him, so Kennedy will smother that with 9:25 left. Another offensive zone draw coming. And so far, this is what the Lions need to do here, is just keep coming. Hansen right back out for another draw. Off the draw, tied up in the corner. That's Paul back for Jones. He'll hold the line. He'll push it back. Paul up with it. Paul now, he'll get it in deep for Hansen. Hansen now back for Paul. That gets through some skates. Jones careful there with it as they break that up, though. Good play in there. Couple of good sticks. Riley up with it, but that gets broken up. Here comes Citizen. This is Guimont. Jones watching him. He'll drop that. Bonenfant, he'll stop that. In on Lease, and he'll hold that with 8:57 left. So the Lions still not able to find the board here. Off the draw, Citizen rimming it in deep. Forward in there, watching his man. Hansen battling as well. Citizen again, coming out with it. There's a pad in front. They'll stop. They'll jam away at his lease. Took a tumble in behind the goal, but he thankfully bounces right back up. And Lions pressed in here along the wall. That was a close one there. And now they'll get a chance here in front. They'll jam away at it. And they score up and over. And it's 3-0. As the Lions got caught watching the puck. And Citizen makes no mistake. Up and over Lease off the backhand. And again, that's off the stick of number 10, Maxime Guimont. 3-0, Citizen. Now Clarkson back to play it. Bennett there, that'll hop over his stick. Now Clarkson and Brooking have to spin back. Brooking taking a look up ice. That's out of Bennett's reach. Back at center now. Citizen content to drive it back in deep. And now here comes Harvey. Harvey in, he'll fire. Kennedy steering that into the corner. And Citizen first on those rebounds. Robinson through the middle. That's broken up by Clarkson. Now at the line, that's Harvey. Harvey ahead for Kyle. Kyle in deep. He'll fire just up and over the goal off the pad of, or the blocker rather, of Kennedy. At the line, that's Clarkson holding it in deep for Kyle. Kyle working in low. Harvey there. Bennett just off his stick in front. What a chance there for Bennett. Now Harvey. He can't get a stick on it, Robinson, but what a chance for Bennett as he couldn't jam that one home. He had an open net and just couldn't get it redirected. And he looked to get the Lions on the board here as he was all alone in front, but just couldn't get that redirected cleanly from Tejas Harvey. And still a big 0 on the board for your Lions with 7 minutes left here in the second period. So the Lions have just got to dig deep, and they've got to find a way to keep coming. Lions control off the draw. McFarland taking a look. Now Citizen back in across the line. McFarland gets there first, though. Now he'll take a look. Steves now through the middle. This is Hay. Hay will push it ahead, but that's broken up off his stick. And that'll be offside at the line. Official right there with 6:34 left. And so the Lions coming oh so close here off the stick of number 16, but can't find a way home here yet. Off the draw, Hay in there just across the line, battling with Steves. They'll jam away at it. McFarland will drive wide. He'll push deep, chase himself. McFarland keeps going. They'll jam away at it in front. And now McFarland, he'll just fire it back down. And offside the call here. And again, the other thing, as I said in the first period that was happening, what's happened over the next, or I should say the last 5 minutes here, folks, is the pace has slowed greatly once again as it was in the first. And that is favoring Citizen right now. But here come the Lions trying to break free. But Citizen again, first on puck. And that has been a story here. First on puck. Now the Lions come in. That's Morton battling in on the half wall in there. Riley there with him. But again, Citizen first up with it. And now they'll get ahead to center in across the line. Here they come. Now back at center, Citizen controlling as they look to fire one in deep and regroup here. That one up and around the corner, again holding the line. Lions trying to come up with it, but again, Citizen first on it. They are all over the puck. Great puck presence from Citizen right now. Now the Lions ahead through the middle. Here they come. That's Riley. There's Layton, but Kennedy with a pad on that. Parker Layton with a great chance, but Kennedy there for Citizen with his pad to keep the Lions off the board. Now here comes Clarkson. He'll drop. This is Riley now. He'll drive it in deep, looking for a man in front. Nobody there, but the ref's arm is up. And interference is going to be the call. Power play chance here late in the second for your Lions to get on the board, as interference is going to be the call against Citizen. And again, that's Rafael Nadeau going off for Citizen with 4:23. So a huge opportunity here for your Lions to try and solve Kennedy. Harvey off the draw. Bennett controlling at the line. He'll drive it down low. That's Donald looking for a man in the slot. But again, Citizen with a stick on it, and they clear. Matt Forward now back to play it. Deep in his own zone. Here they come. This is Harvey gaining the zone. He'll dance in deep. He'll take a look. He gets pushed off the puck. That's out the other side. Gone in right there. And they'll clear. Bennett now finally up with it as they regroup in their own zone. Here comes Bennett now with a head of steam through the middle. Bennett now taking a look. He'll drive wide, look to drop it there. They'll jam away at it in front. Kennedy right there, though. And they tried to jam away at it. But Kennedy holding his own. And Lions continue to press here. They've still got a minute left on this power play chance. Off the draw, Riley winning it back. As the Lions look to set up here. This is McFarland down for Clarkson. Clarkson moving in. He'll fire and he scores! Spencer Clarkson up and over Kennedy. Your Lions are on the board. And Clarkson picking his spot. He waited and waited and waited and found some room up over top of Kennedy. And that's a big one for your Lions here as they get back into it. Power play goal with 3:12 left here in the second period. And let's see if that gives the Lions some life here late in the second, because one of the things you may have noticed, folks, from your vantage point at home, is that there's room to go up and over Kennedy. So if they can find those shots in the slot and go high, they can get themselves right back into this one. But Clarkson, power play goal, getting your Lions on the board here late in the second. Now Citizen breaking it up at the line. Now they'll cycle back. Now they'll just throw one in deep as Paul was working on his man. Brooking up with it for your Lions. Now the Lions look to push it out to the line, but that's held in though. Leach steering that into the corner. Right now, the big issue for the Lions is they've got to be first on puck. They've got to want it more. That's what they're going to need to do right now to get back into this one. And again, Citizen still winning those puck battles. Into the corner, Citizen up with it. Held in at the line. Now to an open side. They'll fire again. Lease is right there, and he'll hold that with 2:04 left. So again, Clarkson getting your Lions on the board, but they find themselves still down 2 late here in the second. Off the draw, Citizen, that shot steered aside. Jones has got to hustle. That'll hop over Morton, though. Now Morton up with it, and he'll just push it out to center. Hansen up there watching Lajoie. Morton was there as well. Now Morton spins away, but again, Citizen right there. And one of the things you may be noticing, folks, is right now, Citizen, they got 2 men coming on that puck all the time. They'll hold the line here again. Now Jones will settle it down. Out the other side, this is Steves. Steves now coming ahead through the middle, but that's behind everybody. And an opportunity. There's Citizen. Lease right there. And again, another turnover. Again, Lions not coming out of their zone cleanly here late in the second, causing another turnover. But Lease bailing them out once again. So the question is here over the last 1:11, can the Lions get one more? Citizen winning another draw. Now that puck will get down hard. Hay in there giving chase, battling against this man. Harvey up there as well. Harvey up with it. That's out of the reach of Bennett, though, but he'll push it into the corner, see if he can get a stick on it. Hay with it. He'll wind and fire. Kennedy just got a stick on that. Now Citizen up with it. That's Robinson. He'll spin away from a check. Now it's down deep. As the clock continues to wind down here in the second period, Lions looking for one more brush here. Now Bennett. Here comes Bennett ahead through center. Bennett will just throw that in deep, and that'll do it. Out in front, right there for Harvey, and he gets taken down at the end of the second period, and I can't believe it. The official's right there, and no call. At the end of the second period, Harvey all alone, taken down, blatant no call. I don't believe it. Well, folks, you all know what I'm thinking right now, so I'll sign off for 15 minutes, collect my breath, and we'll see you for the start of the third as your Lions find themselves down 2 with a little help of the officiating here in Edmundston this afternoon. You're watching Leo Hayes, DQ Lions Hockey.